Inland Sports.
And now join us here on the Inland Sports Show. He is the quarterback of the Vista Murrieta Broncos, but soon he will be the quarterback of your Boise State Broncos. It is Bryson Beaver. And Bryson, first off, congratulations. I don't know, you might be surprised. I was never some big Division I recruit in football, but is it a sense of excitement? Is it a sense of relief? I mean, when you kind of make that verbal commitment and kind of get your future kind of planned out a little bit, right?
Definitely, yeah. I'd say I'm super pumped about it, super stoked, and it's also pretty relieving too as well. Just kind of more focus on high school and just focus on winning games there for sure.
All right, so there's probably lots to like about Boise State University, But what was it about, I don't know, the program, the campus, the coaches, the cafeteria? What was it? What was it about Boise State you're like, man, this place feels like home?
I mean, I'd say it's kind of like a lot of like all of it kind of because like coming from Vista, we got a lot of like connections with Boise State. Like our head coach has some connections there. A lot of players have gone through there. And they've been a dream school of mine for a while now. Like since I was growing up, I watched them on TV. Got a lot of family up there as well, so that's also nice. And I'd say like as soon as I got there, it had like a different feel. Like I got there, I had a couple of meetings with coaches, and I was like, I think this is home. Like it felt good.
You were just up there, weren't you? Like this past weekend?
I was on an unofficial visit for the spring game. I flew up there on Friday morning, flew back Monday night. It was a great trip.
Now, did that trip make the decision for you, or did you kind of already know, like, I want Boise State, but this will just kind of solidify? I'm going to go up there. If I fall in love with it, like, this is the place for me.
I mean, I'd say I was leaning there. Definitely, I was down to my top couple schools, but they were like the last one that I saw like in person. Like I've been up to Boise a couple times, like with family and stuff. But like I've never been on like the new camp, like the campus, and seen everything. But I'd say like I didn't have my mind made up necessarily, but like getting up there and seeing it, I was like, it had a really good feeling. Like I loved it.
Now, Boise has a great track record of, awesome quarterbacks. Hank Bachmeier, of course, Murrieta Valley, another Southwestern League guy. So is that something that was, kind of enticing to you? Like, oh, man, they produce good quarterbacks. They're going to score some points. It could be fun up there to, playing that offense. Did that part of it play a factor?
I'd say definitely. Like all like the good quarterbacks they've had a lot of big names recently. So it definitely had a part to play in it. And
of course you want to go somewhere that's going to be, nationally relevant, right? Like they were the college football playoff. When you talk national championship, people are always talking about Boise State. How did that process in your decision making in terms of, I want to be a part of something special and maybe play for a championship one day?
Exactly. I mean, I'd say that definitely helped the case for sure after making the college football playoff. But I'd say one of the biggest reasons for me was like just trying to find a good fit for the offense, like scheme wise and everything. And other than like being a great program, like top in the nation, it also is a great fit for me. So it was just like it's kind of perfect.
Well, everybody loves Coach Danielson, man. He was the right guy at the right place at the right time for Boise State. And he made them relevant again and really turned that program around this past season. So what has your interaction been with Coach Danielson, and why do you feel like you could, play for him and have some success under him?
Oh, I mean, I've talked to Coach Danielson a couple times now, and he's a great guy. Like I've also like heard a lot of good things about him, obviously. Talked to a lot of people who's talked to him. Like, I've never heard anything bad about him. He's a great guy. And they offered me over the phone like a couple weeks ago. He was on the phone, great guy. That was the first time I actually got to talk to him, and it was just awesome. And that helped a lot. And going up, seeing him in person, like everything's true about him. Like great guy, great coach. Like I can't wait to play for him.
All right, Bryson. So let's talk about Vista Murrieta a little bit, man. Like this upcoming season. I mean, what's your goals for this upcoming year?
I mean, our goal since day one's been to play in December. Like we want to play in December. We want to play late. We want to win a lot of games late. That's our goal, is to win the state championship. That's our goal at Vista.
So Bryson, you're already an awesome quarterback, but tell me something. If you were giving me the scouting report on Bryson Beaver, what would you say? Like, man, I need to be a little bit better here, or I could do this and clean this up just a little bit.
I would say definitely like I can move a little bit. I'd say I'm fast enough. I can move, but I want to get a little sneaky athletic, but I want to be able to like move like more design runs because like I had a good amount of like rushing yards this year, like 400 to 500, but none of them were like design runs. They're all kind of scramble type.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to try to get more design runs in there.
All right, done. I'm texting Coach Candell right now. Coach,
Thank you.
Get Bryson some runs. No more broken plays. Just designed run plays for Bryson.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I love that.
Do you consider, like, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're like, I'm a dual threat quarterback, or you're like, hey, I look like the prototypical pocket passer, but I can run a little bit. Like, how would you kind of describe your game?
I mean, I would say if I had to describe it, I'd say more of a pro style. But I mean, I kind of do whatever the coaches need me. So I mean, if they need me to run a little bit, I got a pretty big body, so I could use that. But I'd say like definitely more pro style. I'd say.
Bryson, is there a quarterback that the way they play, maybe you see some similarities, or maybe just the guy that you just look up to? Maybe he's like, I don't know, say like Lamar Jackson, who's a running quarterback, but you guys maybe there's not a lot of similarities there in terms of style, but you look up to him. Is there just a guy that you look up to, or a guy that you see similarities or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say for me, I look up to like guys like Joe Burrow, and then a young guy like Jackson Dart. I'd say we play we have similar playing styles, and I think they're great competitors and great players. So I look up to them for sure.
Bryson, we have the NFL draft coming up this week.
Oh, yeah.
Is that like in the back of your mind the big goal? Like, man, I want to play in the league one day.
Definitely. I feel like, I mean, that's why everybody should do it. Like, I mean, definitely helps getting free college, but I mean, like, my goal is to play in the NFL someday. So, I mean, that's definitely a dream of mine for sure.
Have you thought about what that moment might feel like? I know that's years down the road, but these guys are preparing for the draft this week, and they're hoping to hear their name called. And have you let yourself kind of think that far ahead?
I mean, I'd say like I've obviously thought about like, wow, like that'd be amazing, just like hearing your name called. But I mean, not like too seriously, but definitely I've thought about it for sure. Like that's definitely a dream of mine for sure.
And Bryson, finally, what does your family think about all this with Boise? Are they happy for you? Are they also kind of relieved, I guess? Like, hey, we don't have to take all these visits anymore. You're good now. We can just focus on Vista Murrieta.
I mean, I'd say they're definitely excited about it. They're super excited for me, and yeah, I mean, like the recruiting process, it's a lot. It's pretty stressful sometimes, but it's also super fun. It's something you gotta like take in and enjoy. But they're relieved and pumped. They're everything. They're excited, relieved, everything. They love Boise.
Yeah, I can only imagine it. It must be stressful, but that's an awesome thing, right? To be going through. It's a privilege to be recruited 100%. So heavily like that. But I'm sure you probably, I don't know, Coach Candell might be like, hey, I heard from so-and-so today, or maybe you get stuff in the mail just randomly. Like, I'm sure, you're always being contacted different ways, right? Email, letters, phone calls.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of ways to reach out and talk to you, but it's definitely nice to find a home and kind of like now I can kind of like, I think I said before, I kind of focus on high school and getting ready for that and winning more games there. So it'll be super fun senior year. I'm excited.
That's awesome. Well, Bryson, congratulations on Boise State, man. Can't wait to see your upcoming season for Vista Murrieta, see what you guys do this season. Maybe a state championship. You never know, right?
You never know. We're hoping.
All right, that is Bryson Beaver, the quarterback for Vista Murrieta, verbally committing to Boise State. Bryson, thank you for hopping on the Inland Sports Show, man. We really appreciate it. Congratulations to you and your family.
Of course. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Inland Sports.